All through the media, pundits and politicians are telling falsehoods, which manipulate the public into accepting a confrontation with Iran.
Johnny, whatever his name is, he's a bad guy. He's a very bad guy. I'm not saying explicitly he wants to wipe Israel off the map.
That's not true. What he said was, the Imam said this regime occupying Jerusalem must vanish from the page of time. All through the media, this lie about him supposedly saying he wants to wipe Israel off the map has been spread. In fact, media outlets like CBS with their show 60 Minutes have suppressed what the Iranian president has said clearly. This is the part they broadcast where the president said, "I think that the Israeli government is a fabricated government." The part in yellow here is what they omitted from the telecast. The reason I know what they said was the whole video was shown on C-SPAN, but an edited version was shown on 60 Minutes, and they omitted everything that you see here, where he talks about what a solution is. The solution is democracy. He explains that Palestinian people to participate in a free and fair referendum to express their views. And he talks about peace, that this solution serves the cause of a durable peace. These are facts that 60 Minutes didn't want you to know. They just edited out. This is the way journalists behave in America. People need to understand this. There's a history of the media fabricating statements and suppressing statements. Please see the link to the right for background information about that fact, about the fact of what the Iranian president actually said, about what Israel has actually been doing to Palestinians, about Israeli soldiers intentionally killing children. The bottom line is, Palestinians are denied rights that we as Americans expect for ourselves. That basic fact has not been communicated by the media. Does anybody else have this problem of channel comments disappearing on their channel page? Here's the latest example. I was trying to reply to this comment, and as you can see, my reply just disappears. So I had to break it up, and this is the way I actually had to post it, one line after the other. And this is an important point. Iran has given specific examples like the former Soviet Union when they explain they are not talking about attacking anyone. See the link in the video description where I quote Ahmadinejad, where he's using the Soviet Union example of it vanishing. Vanishing, meaning it's not attacked. It's a change of the political system he's referring to. Ahmadinejad tried to explain in detail how he is talking about political change, and he talked about the solution being voting for the regime change. But CBS edited his call for democracy out of the interview. So I've been over this. In my other video, I showed how CBS deceitfully omits key parts of President Ahmadinejad's statements, like his call for democracy.
And I have talked about the solution. The solution is democracy. We have said, allow Palestinian people to participate in a free and fair referendum to express their views. What we are saying only serves the cause of durable peace.
Even if you want to interpret what he said as a threat, let's say for argument's sake it's a threat, you don't feel manipulated by the media when they withhold these other statements? Isn't this newsworthy where he's talking about democracy and peaceful options, right? If you wanted to believe the other thing was true, then this is a story because it contradicts that. And several Iranian officials have repeatedly made clear that they are not threatening to attack Israel. So they misrepresent the initial statement, and then they withhold things that contradict that misrepresentation. You're being manipulated. You're being manipulated into another war, which could unleash horrors that could spiral into World War III. The elites sell you war after war. The people that are misrepresenting this and trying to push this propaganda are the same people that sold you the Iraq War. Do you know they gave an Emmy to one of the most outrageously devious pieces of war propaganda ever televised?
The following nominees show us that a fascinating and compelling interview has the timing, strategy, and skill of Roger Federer at the U.S. Open. Interplay that's ultimately revelatory and enlightening for both the subject, the interviewer, and everyone who has a front row seat. And the winner is CBS News, 60 Minutes, President Ahmadinejad.
Please explain why.
I think that the Israeli government is a fabricated government.
Iran's President Ahmadinejad scares a lot of people when he says things like that.
2 times during the segment, 60 Minutes played that soundbite. Both times they cut off Ahmadinejad's full answer in order to trick the public into being scared. Mike Wallace misrepresented Ahmadinejad's response by editing out the solution Ahmadinejad suggested, and they give Mike Wallace an Emmy for the biggest lie that elites used to push for a war on Iran. What makes the case of this winning interview special is that we were given access to the full interview because an unedited version was shown on C-SPAN. Here's the manipulative way they cut off the answer right after he says fabricated government.
Why?
Well, don't be hasty, sir. I'm going to get to that. I think that the Israeli government is a fabricated government.
Fabricated following the Holocaust, which he has said may also have been fabricated.
The unedited version reveals the game being played when they created their fascinating and compelling interview.
Why?
Well, don't be hasty, sir. I'm going to get to that. I think that the Israeli government is a fabricated government. And I have talked about the solution. The solution is democracy. We have said allow Palestinian people to participate in a free and fair referendum to express their views. What we are saying only serves the cause of durable peace. We want durable peace in that part of the world. A durable peace will only come about once the views of the people are met. So we said that allow the people of Palestine to participate in a referendum to choose their desired government. And of course for the war to come to an end as well. Why are they refusing to allow this to go ahead? Even the Palestinian administration and government, which has been elected by the people, is being attacked on a daily basis. And its high-ranking officials are assassinated and arrested. Yesterday, the Speaker of the Palestinian Parliament was arrested, elected by the people, mind you. So how long can this go on? We believe that this problem has to be dealt with fundamentally. I believe that the American government is blindly supporting this government of occupation. It should lift its support, allow the people to participate in free and fair elections. Whatever happens, let it be. We will accept and go along.
As a result of that interview to begin with, he became a world important figure. Well, what's to say?
What's to say is you return that Emmy and then you go on TV and you apologize to the world for bringing us to the brink of World War III. That's what's to say, Mr. Wallace. Please, everyone, pass this video on to everyone you can. We've got to get everyone else to understand what's going on.